Now I'm going to try number 3 in my series of doing something in the style of another artist. And today, I think I will try Tara Will. This is the original photo of the image I've been working from. Sometime last winter, I was at the beach. I often go there in the summertime, but I got some really great inspiration during the winter. Partially just because it's so cold and the wind's blowing, it is energizing. So here's that. I'm going to set this to side and to think about how Tara Will works. She uses strong strokes that to me are very reminiscent of woodblock printing. So she also starts with the darks. I am going to grab some darks. Let's get in the tree a little bit at the beginning. Tara strokes. She uses the side. That's what she does. So it's a nice bold stroke. That's more Tara Will stroke. Add a little trunk up in here. I'm going to tilt it slightly so it's not quite as thick. And then energy of strokes in the direction that we want them to go. Just bold, strong, getting in those darks. Some marks coming toward us, a little shorter branch sticking out there. Looking at the angle, you have to really think on this to get those angles that she plays with. Each stroke is deliberate. You have to think about it. It has to work within the painting. Now, as these branches come toward us, we're not getting this long branch. We're getting, instead of like a finger down like this, we're getting it coming toward us this way. So we're seeing the underside of that, the shadow underside. Get in some. This looks good. A little reaching up here. I'm going to check my marks are not being made the way I want. I see what's going on. All right. Good, I have my sandpaper to the side and I can fix that. Make a nice edge to it. Had a chance to spend time with Tara last summer when she did the workshop for the Pastel Society of Maine. I had the privilege and the good fortune to be the one to pick her up from the airport, get her to where she was going, and drive her around. We had some wonderful conversations. One of the first things I did was take her right down by the ocean side because she had asked me about getting ledges and rocks and ocean. So that's what we were looking for. What I really wanted to do was to get her up toward Schoodic, northeastern Maine on the coast, or the Mount Desert Island region, or Pemaquid even. But we were in the southern Maine region and didn't have time to do that. All right, if I'm going to, I don't want to dark in the houses in the background. So we've done some darks. Let's bring it up just a dite. Nice bold strokes. I'm now creating strokes on the highlight side of some of these branches. As they catch the sun and getting a little bit lighter. Overlapping strokes. Need to get some of the ground in there. Whoa, that's a big difference. Let's not jump that far yet, people. I am looking for a gray blue to go in this, like the snowy area. Maybe one of these. This is one of my pastels. I kind of like that a lot. Now, comparatively to what I already have on this painting, that looks really bright. See how much brighter that looks? But it's not actually too bright. Let's get some light shining through there. I want something in a similar value tone to work for the houses in the background. I want it a little deeper than that. Let's try this. Now I'm so used to laying the pastel on its side to create this type of a stroke, that long, wide stroke. But I want to use those linear strokes that Tara usually employs. Whoop, my edge fell off there. Here we have some vertical strokes, and she's very distinctive about her strokes. Very vertical, horizontal. You have radial straight strokes going out because of the branches of the tree. All right, a little more on the highlighted side. Step back, take a look, bring some of this down for the grasses that are peeking through in the foreground. Interesting. This is fun. It's fun to try other people's approaches. Fun to try things out. Switch up your mind a little bit. Get the juices flowing again. I wanted to see what that's going to do over the green, or in comparison to the green. See how that softens it and pushes that back a little more. Now I am going to turn on the lights, as Tara says. She gets a lot of her darks and midtones in, and then she turns on the light. And we want to think about our marks. I like this. I think I'll radiate. So I'm going to start the light around here. Even though it's hazy light in the photo, I'm going to start around that area. One last thing before I do that, though, I want to add in a couple of those broken branches that happen in the middle of this little tree. Yeah. Okay, now turning on the light. Looking at my colors, my options. I wonder if I do something in the warm family. Too much? Something in the gray family. Very dull. See how that doesn't really add any interesting element into the painting. What if I go with pink? I'm not really happy with that either. I have not pre-planned my color scheme, obviously. But even if you do pre-plan, sometimes you need to make adjustments midstream. All right, let's throw in where that light is going to be. Whoops, Terra strokes, not mine. Okay. I want this radial moving around this tree and the tree trunk. The camera's getting in the way right now. There's some of that radial feeling coming out. Is that a gray? And from there, when Tara does that turning on the light aspect, it really does that. She has laid in her other marks, the dark marks, so well and so judiciously. She knows right where to put them. She works quickly. Her large paintings she mounts on the wall when she's working on them. And she allows instinct to really take over, to help her create that which she wants to. Need to bring these marks up to that branch. Now I'm stepping into the next value. Staying in similar values. I'm not layering, but I'm radiating out. How much darker is this? It's a bit darker. I need a flat side to match my marks. Let's see, this needs some light shining through here and there. Now this may not be exactly how Tara approaches her paintings, but this is kind of my impression. And I'm doing it very quickly, not giving myself a lot of time to get this painting done. I lost that corner down there. There we go. Prepare the width. Trying to think about not making it too much of a circle behind there, but it's still radiating out, and that's the feeling I wanted. The marks in between, in the center, around the tree are strong, but the tree pops out. Let's get a little snow on some of these branches, perhaps. This is a little pastel this is my last nib of this. I don't even know where I got it. I think somebody left it in a set that was donated somewhere. Now, if this is my light, I can't go lighter than my light, so that's not going to work there. That's kind of lighter too. I need some snow lightness down in here. Kind of like snow. I don't think this one's going to work. This is too hard, this pastel. I'm going for a softer one. That's softer, but that's very much in keeping with what's already there. This is when we go looking for a pastel that we might not have in our set. Catch some light. Maybe some on the tip of those branches or shining in between. I see now I've got like warmth up there. This came out a lot more orange brown than I expected, but it's somewhat in keeping with the painting. And it's all a dichotomy here. I've got the orange up there and I've got the blue down here. So I need to bring some warmth down below to tie it in a little bit. And I think I'll do that with some grass marks. Couple more marks, just to kind of pull it together. I've lost some of my darks from the beginning. Let's bring some more darks back in. Kind of playing around with it, having some fun. Fun. Isn't that the best thing to have? That's from a movie. Fun. Isn't that the best thing to have? I think it was Under the Tuscan Sun. Too yellow, more of a beige. It's too yellow. Right. Again, my camera's getting in the way. Okay. Just for fun. Kind of cool. Try it somebody else's way. Got my mark. Yeah. Thank you, Tara. This was fun. It's not exactly like yours, but I had a good time. You get your radial marks. Got vertical, diagonals for energy, verticals for strength, horizontals for some quiet, all tied in. I'll tell you what though, for others of you, if you get a chance to help out and volunteer in your pastel societies, you get a chance to do things you otherwise might not do, like drive somebody around, one of the visiting artists, and it's a great thing to do. So I would love to meet some of you. If you want to hire me with your society, let me know. All right, fun time. Keep painting. Stay dusty.